Hello, welcome to Aging Fitfully. And today we are going to explore what the heck we get out of all this fitness stuff. My name is Margaret. I'm a little old lady who thought she was staying pretty fit until I found out that my bones were crumbling. So stepping up my game became necessary, and that happened about 18 months ago. Fitness classes, and for the last 12 weeks, weightlifting. Where has that got me? Let's have a look today. We're going to call those, inspired by CBC, small achievable goals. They're goals that make a big difference in day-to-day life. And as you watch me demonstrate the things I can now do, you can think about what are some of the challenges that you find yourself backing away from, that you're wondering if you're ever going to do that again. So thanks to my friend Deb, who came and shot some footage of me showing off my small achievable goals, you can see if any of them kind of fit your situation as well. Come with me. Taking my runners on and off, standing up, used to be a bit of a production, much to my amazement. So when I was doing so, it looked like this. I would lean down and I would start on the first running shoe, doing the unlacing. By now, sometimes my legs were starting to shake, and I would have to do this between running shoes. Yeah, I know, that's not good. Now, I could do them up, undo them, do them up, undo them. I could stay down there as long as necessary. And this is strictly since taking my fitness classes. So I go up and down, do up, undo, change around without any problem. Double knot. And I can switch to the other one, mess around with it, whatever I need. But my legs are holding me without a problem. My breathing is not a problem. I am not feeling like I'm going to come up gasping for air. That's what my fitness did for me. This is how you get out of a chair using your arms, which I did for years, like this. Sometimes there was a grunt that accompanied that as well. Likewise, sitting down again, there was a grunt sometimes. I have fitnessed myself to the point that I can do this. Getting out of a chair without arms, we call that. Thanks. Then there's the balance piece. In PBS Gold, posture, balance, and strength, you do a lot of practicing balance, but I also do some at home as well. So what this means is I work at little tasks, little functional things that are going to improve my balance. I've now reached the point where I can go down and take off one of my shoes, and without holding on to the wall, which is what I would have done in the past, I would have done this before I started pulling my shoe. I don't need to do that now. So I can take that shoe off and put my foot in the next shoe. And I can duplicate it with the second one, because I've worked at practicing balance, and everyone tells you that that's a really critical piece to staying healthy, to avoiding falls. So take off the shoe, put on the other one. Okay, it's not always pretty, but I haven't fallen down and I haven't been holding on to anything. That's my balance. the course of living our lives, there's kind of trivial little tasks like doing laundry. And in my house, it's made a lot easier since I've taken fitness classes. It starts with this. I've got to get at my laundry basket, which is stored under here. So I'm bending down without any problems, supporting myself bent down. That's all completely comfortable. So you've got your basket. You're ready to go down to the level of your washing machine and reach in there, which looks a bit like this. And of course, everything is always at the very back. So you're kind of reaching, but supporting yourself without holding onto the door because you'll break it. Easy peasy, because my legs are strong enough to do that. Then there's the issue of picking things up off the floor. A comedian I heard once said, when a young person drops something on the floor, they pick it up. When a senior drops something on the floor, they look at it and think, do I really need that? I can remember thinking that way. But now, easy peasy, not a problem. I can pick things up off the floor and stand up again, just like a young person. And even if it's all scattered all over, I can still do it. We call it functionality. We call it aids to daily living. And believe you me, it's very nice to reach a level of fitness where you can do that without even thinking about it. Oh no, I've fallen down. How do I get up? That's a question a lot of seniors ask and a worry that a lot of seniors have. I didn't really think about it that much, but somebody showed me an easy method. And you basically roll over, you put your leg over, you roll out of it, and can easily get to halfway up. And then I'm hoping to get past this stage of pushing yourself up. But you may have somebody who can train you in a method that works better for you. All that matters is make it a point to learn a way to get up off the floor. And the stronger you get at a fitness class, the more accessible that is to you. Your health depends on that. These are the little functionality things that make a difference in our lives. Then there's opening containers. There's a lot of talk these days about grip strength and how telling that is in terms of your longevity and your general health. So it's worth working on that, and it's tricky to work on it. I'm kind of a work in progress on that issue at best. So I've still got a long way to go, but I've reached the point where I can, bear with me, clearly I can't. So help is on the way. I'm sure as a senior, you've got these kinds of things in your house as well, in your kitchen. There we go. Okay, step one accomplished. I hate these. And so now you have to got it, and that goes back on. So grip strength is an issue. It's important for your daily life. With arthritis in my hands, I've got a long way to go, but I'll keep working at it because it's important, because it is an indicator of my overall health. So your grip strength may be the weak link for you as well. It wasn't that long ago that going up the stairs involved kind of pulling myself up. In fact, there were some evenings when it was major arm required to pull myself up the stairs. Now I go up the stairs without any problem, and I'm completely comfortable doing it. Deb filmed me going up the stairs, I asked her if she ever ran up the stairs like we see men do in movies, you know. And so we talked about that. We talked about running up the stairs. And after she left, I thought, maybe I'll see if I can do that. I don't think I can do that. That is pretty aggressive. I'll show you what happened. Okay, this is a senior running up the stairs. Well, kind of running. I couldn't run up many more than that, but it's a start. I've got a start on my stair running program. It's a work in progress. I don't know about the bones yet, and I won't know probably for another year. What I do know is my day-to-day life is happier, healthier. I feel stronger. I feel more capable, more flexible. That's the benefit that I'm getting already. You see if any of that would apply to you. What are your challenges? Trouble getting up? Trouble picking up? Hand over hand up the stairs? Avoiding going on the stairs? You can do more than just arrest that deterioration. You can actually reverse it. That's what I'm showing you that I have done. Yes, it's a long-term project. I think it was probably months, apart from enjoying the socialization of the people in my class, before I noticed that I could do up my shoelaces without gasping for air. If you're coming back from a serious illness or an injury, or you've just been sedentary for a long time, you want to go at this slowly. And that's why I suggest, and again, this is part of my learning curve. I never would have thought so. But it really is worth your while to consult a professional. They know how to pace you in redeveloping your fitness. They can save you from going down dead ends. I did a lot of exercises at home, often prescribed by physiotherapists because I had problems with my back, problems with my knees. But after a certain amount of time, you begin to think, I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere, and I'm tired of this. When you're in a class and you're kind of working your whole body and you're doing it with other people, it feels quite different to that. And yes, it's the long game. You're playing the long game to restore your muscles, your bones, your nerves, your balance. But it's so worthwhile. I relish my small, achievable goals. I'm wondering if you'd consider for your next birthday giving yourself the gift of a boost up, the help of professionals to restore some of your capability and more. I hope this is helpful. I hope this is encouraging. Please share it with other people if you think that that would be encouraging for them as well. If they can see some of their issues being played out by my little videos. And subscribe if you'd like to keep track of these. And I hope to see you again. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.